before we get started, the first quote that I want to read to you is Napoleon Hill, okay? And Napoleon Hill says, the starting point of all achievement is desire, okay? Keep this constantly in mind because weak desire brings about what? Weak results. Just like a small fire makes a small amount of heat, okay? And I want to start with this because the first thing in the 8 steps to success is dream building. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of balanced life do you want? Where do you want to live? What kind of car do you want to drive? How do you want to be able to spend your free time? How do you want to accomplish these things? Okay. And in this, I want you to picture yourself in a movie. You are the main character. Okay. You are the director. Whoever it is that you want to be, picture that in your head. How do you want that to come about? Because that's very crucial in you becoming successful in this business. So if you look at the PowerPoint here, it states that in order for you to achieve your dreams, you must first desire it. Do you want to become successful? Do you want freedom of choice? Earlier we heard the speaker speak about freedom is not just me going away somewhere, but the ability to choose who I can help, ability to choose what I want to do. And in order for you to be able to do that, you also have to have financial independence, right? So close your eyes for 1 second, okay? Imagine where you want to live. Okay? What kind of house do you want? What kind of life do you want for your children? What do you want to give to them? And that has to be real. It has to be something that you truly desire to attain, okay? So open your eyes, and now we have to start setting goals to get to that point, right? Every single day, we have to choose to step closer to that goal. Let's think about this auditorium, okay? This was not here before it was built, right? But before somebody wanted to build this, it came out of somebody's imagination. Right? The architect dreamed, right? He envisioned this auditorium. He wanted this kind of auditorium with these kinds of seats in this location. That's exactly what I'm saying today. What kind of life, what story, what movie do you want to draw out? And in order for you to do that, you have to first plan in your head, write it on paper, and you have to follow through to accomplish those things, okay? So that's what we want to talk about. And the second thing that I want to emphasize is commitment to change, committing yourself. The first point that we're talking about is be proactive about choices that you make. Okay? CEO Park says this. He says, you are the main character. You are the ones making the choices. So if you decide that you want to do this business, then you are choosing to have the mental attitude to continue forward. So don't listen to people around you who say, oh, that's not possible. Or we heard the testimonies today, right? How much can you possibly make from just selling toothbrushes and toothpaste, right? But you have to be the one in control of that situation. You have to educate yourself and tell them, no, it is possible. Why? Because of this, this, and this. And you lead these individuals to become a part of the system. And you educate them with the knowledge that you obtained from the Atomy system. The second one that we're speaking about is what? Be positive about every situation that you encounter. So if you look at this, it's talking about your mental attitude. I love this quote. There's a quote that states, everybody faces defeat. Everybody faces failure. But that can become a stepping stone or a stumbling block depending on the mental attitude in which you face that situation. So number 2 is very important because if you are positive and optimistic about each circumstance that you choose to react to, then what it is that you're doing is you're leading the situation. So for example, let's say that you spoke to a friend, right? You spoke to a partner and you said, hey, do you want to sign up? Do you want to try this product? Let me introduce you to a sunscreen, or let me introduce you to X and Y. But they say, no, I don't want you to try that. You use that by yourself, okay? So if you are thinking about that situation in a negative light, then what happens to you? You start getting drained. You're saying, oh man, I thought it was gonna work, but I was wrong, right? But if you are positive about this situation and you think, no, okay, but if you understand that 3 no's turns into a yes, if you are persistent, then do you lose energy, or are you happy that you only have 2 more no's to go? Exactly. You only have 2 more now, so you go again, and you get rejected again. But what? How many more do you have left now? 1 more. Even though you're receiving the same no, it's different upon how your mental attitude is toward that situation. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So this is very, very important. And the way that we can continue to make sure that we're going on that path is number 3. Be determined to change. Every single day we have to choose what we want to do. I need to be determined to put that into action. Just speaking, just understanding does not bring about success. It is what you choose to do with the information that you have that will bring about success in everything that you do. Whether it's a diet, whether it's becoming an auto sales master, whatever it may be, learning a new language, you must choose to change the habit that you had prior to new habits that will bring you closer, that will give you a piece of the puzzle that you are putting together to bring you to success. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I want from you all. I want you guys to set the dreams, build your dreams, set your goals for each and every day. How many people am I going to meet today? How many people am I going to introduce this product to? What am I going to do today that's going to bring me closer to that dream of a balanced life? Because without being determined, without willing to give up something to gain something, you will not get there. I understood the faster I gave this information to other people, the faster my network would grow and the faster my dream would become reality. So I pushed forward and I started to attend the Atomy seminars. I started to educate myself, but not just alone, right? But with people around us. But you guys should be very, very grateful for the absolute price and absolute quality that Atomy has to offer for you. Because this means that everybody can become successful. And let me tell you why. Lots of different companies, you have to become educated in the product. You have to understand what's inside of the product, how it functions, why it is what it is. Usually products are very expensive. So you have to explain to them why this price is reasonable. But in Atomy, that's not what we teach. We don't have specific product lectures. We don't teach individuals, well, this toothbrush is this and this and this, and this toothpaste is this and this and this. No. What do we say? We ask you to try it, experience the product, and share your experience with individuals around you, because the product itself will speak for itself. That's where the power lies. So that means that an average Joe who's not able to explain the system, who's not able to give a product lecture, will still be able to build their business, because all they have to do is what? Try it and share their experience. They don't have to have a 10-page PowerPoint explaining this, and this, and why you have to do it. All they have to do is trust you and your experience, because we're not here trying to sell them something. We're here sharing the good news with them and telling them how this can improve their current situation. So this is the most important part, being determined and being willing to change. What you must ask yourself today, okay? What are you willing to give up today to gain that part of the puzzle? How much desire do you really have inside of you? How much of that is burning white hot fire that you will be willing to change the different things that you have to obtain that? Okay? The next thing that we want to talk about is creating a list. Okay? What does this mean? In a lot of different companies, we would call this prospecting, right? And we would want to divide this group into individuals who are willing to do the business and individuals who would probably not be so happy if you came to them with a network marketing plan, right? But that's not what Atomy says. Atomy says, make a list of every single individual that you know. Because out of all the products that we have, they are consuming something from somewhere else. But I promise you that we'll be able to introduce at least one product to them that will save them money. So don't limit yourself. Don't prejudge your list of individuals that you know. This person, not willing to do the business. This person will only like the skincare. This person will never like the hem oil because of the taste. Don't prejudge people in your group, okay? So make that list, and what you want to do is you want to meet these individuals and you want to share the vision. This list needs to continue to grow. A lot of people limit themselves because they think that after they make the list, that's the end. But that's not true. Every day you go somewhere. Let's say that you ride the bus and commute every single morning, and there's just happens to be another gentleman who sits right across from you every single morning. You don't know that gentleman's name, right? But you can add that individual to your list. The gentleman that I ride the bus with every morning. That's his name. Okay? Let's say that you have a neighbor who walks their dog, right? You're at the park and you see a lady walking their dog every night at 7 o'clock. You don't know their name, but it doesn't matter, right? Why? You can say, the lady who walks her dog every night at 7. And you have done what now to your list? You have added to your list. And then what do? You use the last part. You use the 3-meter rule. Okay? What do you think the 3-meter rule means? It means speak to everybody around you and share that vision with them who is in 3 meters distance. Why? Why do you do this? Because it's not about money. I want you guys all to get past me making money. Okay? It needs to go beyond that. It needs to go to the point of, I want to share my experience with this person here because it has helped me. Right? Atomy Products has helped me physically. My health has gotten better. And it's reasonable enough for anybody to use it. So that's what you're doing. You're sharing your experience with them. You're helping them by sharing the product with them and helping them save money. But at the same time, you are building your consumer base. But if you're going to them only with the hopes of them trying to buy something, you're just trying to sell something to them. It doesn't work like that, right? Because they'll start to question, why is this stranger sitting next to me trying to sell me something, right? But if you talk about your experience, and if they feel and they hear your genuine desire to help them, then they'll start to listen. Because they'll see that they are more than just a consumer to you. It's somebody that you want to help, okay? So think about that 3-meter rule now, okay? So wherever you go, whoever you see, share that vision with them. And the person that you don't know their name, it's okay. Just write down whatever situation will help you remember who they are, okay? Inviting, okay? But I change it to sharing, okay? Sharing the good news. Because we're inviting individuals, yes, but why are we inviting them? Why did individuals invite you here today? Why did your upline invite you here today? They didn't get any money from you coming, right? When we register somebody in Atomy, do we get paid? No. We don't gain anything. And usually when we sell products, is there a big margin that we make from the products being sold? No. So what is it that we're doing? We're sharing the good news. We're sharing the good news about the product, right? We want them to hear about the marketing plan. We want them to understand the vision That's what we're doing. We want to share our experience with individuals around us. The two most important things for everybody to understand, I believe, is one, trust the product, or two, trust the company, or both. If you have both of those things, then it is inevitable that you will become successful. So out of all the products that we have, your goal should be to try every single one of the products until you find the one. That product that you are so confident about, you can tell anybody around you, and no matter what they say, you will be positive about that product. Whether it's the toothbrush, whether it's the essence, whether it's the foam cleanser, whatever it may be, find one. Because that one product will open the door for you to share the vision with individuals around you. And then the second part was the company that I'm speaking about, right? In Atomy, it's very different. Atomy